Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got quite a few things to go over. We have new Pokemon Presents details to take a look at. A Pokemon Home update announcement has also been dropped, and then we have a few other things to go over as well. Plenty of things to break down today though, so if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. What are you hoping to see in the Pokemon Presents on Tuesday? Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, let's take a look at the new Pokemon Presents details. So this was tweeted out by PokeExperto, saying the teaser shows an M or maybe an MM in 2 brief moments, could be a reference to Mega Mewtwo or Mew and Mewtwo. So it's also in purple as well, which again are the colors kind of associated with Mewtwo and Mew, like purple and pink and stuff like that. So this is already like quite a big kind of, I guess, hint towards this Mewtwo 7-star raid dropping in the Pokemon Presents on Tuesday. But because they're making this big deal out of it, I feel like we might get more stuff about Mewtwo as well. Like, I don't know if it's going to be like a new Mewtwo form or anything like that, but I think it's going to be quite a bit surrounding a whole like Mewtwo, because they've literally changed the coloring of the Pokemon Presents and stuff and changed the animation before the normal Pokemon Presents logo. But as well as that, we kind of got it confirmed as well by Riddler-Koo, who basically retweeted, well, he kind of posted a reply to his original tweet. So way back on the 29th of June, he posted Mewtwo and the Mightiest Mark, which obviously was a hint towards the Mewtwo raid, which then got data mined. We know it's in the game. And then after that, Riddler-Koo replied saying, gonna drop riddles before presents live contents for fun, so stay tuned. So obviously he replies to this one with the kind of new Pokemon Presents logo. Looks really nice, by the way. I really love the coloring of this Pokemon Presents. But yeah, that also kind of, obviously not confirming it, but dropping a massive hint towards this 7-star raid Mewtwo being in the Pokemon Presents. I mean, we do have the Rillaboom raid event this weekend. It's the last weekend for Rillaboom. We have no more 7-star raid events after this that have been planned. Obviously, none of them were like technically planned, but we knew kind of like what Pokemon we were going to see in the 7-star raids. But now all of the Pokemon Home transfer compatible starter Pokemon are going to have been, you know, completed now. We're going to have had all of them after this weekend. And so next weekend, I know it's Worlds, but we're going to get the Mewtwo announced on Tuesday, and then that'll probably be for Worlds. Whether that's 2 weeks long, a month long, 3 weeks, 1 week, who knows? But after that, it could honestly be any kind of 7-star raid. But yeah, if you weren't aware and you haven't done the Rillaboom raid yet, Cerebi tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Mighty Rillaboom Terra Raid event battle has begun its second run. It runs until the 6th of August, obviously, which is the end of this weekend. So I doubt there's going to be any 7-star announcement today, especially with the confirmation of the Pokemon Presents and stuff. It's going to be happening on Tuesday. So yeah, the fact that they've obviously got like the M thing, it's in purple. Riddler-Koo was posted out about it. It seems that we are going to have a Mewtwo raid event announced in the Pokemon Presents. Again, this Pokemon Presents is going to be 35 minutes long. However, though, it might not be as good as we thought. Like, it's still going to be a really good Pokemon Presents. But this is also dropped as well. This was tweeted out by PokeExperto, saying, according to the press release, the Pokemon Presents could include aspects not related to the Pokemon video games. Fans will be able to enjoy half an hour of Pokemon news and a summary of the highlights of the entire brand. So a small portion of this Presents might just be like summarizing different things. Again, in this, I'm still expecting like a ton of DLC stuff, the Mewtwo raid event, Pokemon Go, Pokemon Masters, Pokemon Unite, all that stuff. But I'm also expecting stuff about Pokemon Concierge, which is the new Netflix thing. I'm also expecting stuff about the Pokemon TCG, because we obviously had that new TCG kind of thing back in the Pokemon Presents in February. So they're probably going to drop some more information about that. Obviously Detective Pikachu 2 as well. But yeah, I mean, even though it just says summary of highlights of the entire brand, again, it'll probably just go over Worlds and stuff, and that'll take like a portion of the present, so maybe like 5 to 8 minutes, maybe. But again, the majority of it is going to be new information. And again, we could even get like a movie announced and a new mythical revealed and stuff like that, which would be really cool. But yeah, obviously just going into this, I know it's 35 minutes long, but we now know that a little bit is a summary of the highlights of the entire brand, which is a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. Also, time zones as well for the new Pokemon Presents, tweeted out by Macchio and J Roses, saying Pokemon Presents confirmed for the 8th of August. The event will last 35 minutes long. These are all the different time zones and stuff. So you got Washington, 9 AM, Brazil, 10 AM, for the UK and Portugal it's 2 PM, 3 PM for other European countries, 10 PM for Japan, and then 11 PM for Canberra as well. So they're all kind of a few time zones there if you are living in any of those countries or whatever. But again, it's the normal time when you would usually see a Pokemon Presents. That is when it is. That is when it's dropping. So that's kind of all the Pokemon Presents stuff that I wanted to talk about today. We do also have a new Pokemon Home update, which is also dropping on the 8th of August. Now, this was actually announced before the Pokemon Presents, so everyone was like, that's a bit weird that we're getting a Pokemon Home update on the day of the Pokemon Presents, but then, of course, a few hours later, the Pokemon Presents was announced anyway. But we are still getting a Pokemon Home update next Tuesday as well. So Cerebi here tweeting out, saying, Cerebi update, Pokemon Home is to go under maintenance from midnight to 6 AM UTC on the 8th of August to resolve the issue of incorrect experience on Pokemon transferred from Go. So yeah, basically, if you were transferring a Pokemon from Pokemon Go into Pokemon Home, into Scarlet and Violet, anything like that, it would just show like incorrect experience and just experience that it didn't have or experience that it did have and it wasn't showing and stuff. So obviously there's a bit of a bug going around. So that is going to be fixed on the 8th of August. However, though, I feel like there could be a little something extra in this because it is kind of related to Scarlet and Violet and stuff like that. There may be like new data mines in this Pokemon Home update. Again, big updates like this sometimes do drop like some pretty good information in data mines and stuff, and this is going to be out before the Pokemon Presents as well. This is from midnight to 6 AM UTC, and obviously the Pokemon Presents is a little bit later than that, so you know there might be something data mined in this before the Presents, which may then also get shown in the Presents. So there might be like a leak or two in here. They might just show stuff that's not even in the Presents as well in the data mines, and then you know that'll be even more stuff we get. There might not even be any data mines. I'm just saying we are getting a big Pokemon Home update on the same day as the Pokemon Presents. So yeah, such a crazy week of Pokemon news. And then of course we also have Pokemon Worlds as well, which again I'm also expecting them to drop more Pokemon DLC stuff there. They may just drop like majority of the Teal Mask stuff in the Pokemon Presents, and then a little bit of Indigo Disc, and then maybe more Indigo Disc in the closing ceremony at Worlds. We'll probably stream the closing ceremony as well anyway, just simply because there probably will be information in that as well. It depends what we get in the Presents on Tuesday. If we get like so much information and you know they outright say you know that's it for like until we get the actual release and stuff, you know, obviously then we won't get anything at Worlds, but I highly unlikely that they'll do that. Moving on, there's a few more things to take a look at as well. This music video by Lezang has been released. Again, this is a really cool video. It's got like really cool animations for the Pokemon stuff. Psyduck, Pikachu, Charmander, Jigglypuff. We did cover it a few weeks ago or a week ago or something like that. But yeah, just some really cool Pokemon animations there. But that video is finally out, tweeted out by Cerebi. You know, the music video for the song Pokemon Party by Lezang has been released. And as well as that, we have new updates on the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet sales. So Cerebi tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, as of the 30th of June 2023, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet has sold 22.66 million units. And we have Joe Merrick here tweeting out saying it will have outsold Gold and Silver by the next sales data drop and be the #3 best-selling Pokemon game of all time, with a likelihood of passing Sword and Shield with ease. So it looks like it's very easily going to become the second best-selling Pokemon game of all time, or Pokemon games of all time. So even though they've got like all these bugs and stuff like that, you know, they're still doing something right, because they're still releasing Pokemon games that are just selling and selling and selling. Like Sword and Shield obviously did really, really well. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are now doing really, really well. So yeah, I mean, even though, like I say, there's a few bugs in here and there, obviously doing something right. So that's kind of the majority of stuff that I really wanted to talk about in today's video. I'm still very interested to see what this Pokemon Home update is going to be though, and I mean obviously it's just about the experience and stuff. It is what it is. It's down for 6 hours though, and as well as that, hopefully some data mines and stuff. But again, I hope it doesn't really like ruin stuff about the Presents on the day, but that's very unlikely. To be fair, because we've got a Pokemon Presents coming out, it would not surprise me at all that a 4chan post pops up kind of detailing all the information in the leak. I try and stay off Twitter on the day of a Pokemon Presents because I know I cover leaks and stuff like that, but I don't want to know exactly what's going to be happening in the Pokemon Presents before it happens on the day of, because then it just kind of ruins it. I want to be excited, I want to be surprised and stuff like that. But obviously take that with, you know, a grain of salt and stuff. But yeah, there might be some 4chan stuff popping around which does go into detail about the Pokemon Presents, because it has done for the last like 10 trailers. There's always someone that knows information and pops it on there. But either way, it looks like we're definitely getting Mewtwo in the Pokemon Presents. And then yeah, obviously do Rillaboom this weekend, and it'll be interesting to see what happens after the 7-star of Mewtwo and seeing what we get after that. Could be like other starter Pokemon that are returning in the DLC. Could be something completely different. Who knows? They're your time zones, but yeah, Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment. What are you expecting to see in Tuesday's Pokemon Presents? And let me know your thoughts and feelings about all of that. Make sure to do Rillaboom, like I say. And yeah, that's everything from me. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell. Of course, we're going to be streaming the Pokemon Presents on Tuesday. So if you want to come hang out with us, make sure to subscribe and have the bell rang. And yeah, have a fantastic rest of your weekend. And until next time, peace.